up, everybody? Sensei JD here. We're closed today for Columbus Day / Indigenous People Day. We are going to do a quick little lesson here on what the lesson plan is for the week. We will still be covering this on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I wanted to give you guys that might miss Monday's class a chance to get a jump on it so we can move faster for Wednesday. So the main thing this week is going to be about submissions. And we've talked about maybe making sure next week you wear your gi tops because we're going to be doing some submissions that will require the gi. This week we're going to do submissions that don't require the gi. Before we do any submission, we got to remember the tap rule. Remember, if we're the one that's applying the submission and the other person taps us, we release the submission, but not the position. So I'm here in full mount. When I get a hold of my opponent's arm and I do this American lock, when they tap, I release the submission, but I don't give up my mounted position. I can even go as far as to say, release the submission, but not give up the position that I still have the arm kind of locked up. For right now, though, for safety, we're just going to release the submission and go back to the mounted position we have, the dominant position. So if you have a mounted, let's say we have a certain type of choke, we release the choke, hands back on the mat, we're in full mount. If it was cross mount and we get the submission of the American or the Kimura, let's say, we get the submission, I release the submission and I'm simply back in the cross mounted position. So hopefully that makes sense. And then for the other half, for the bottom person, remember, tap before you get hurt. Do not wait till you feel like it's going to break before you tap. When you're like, yeah, that's going to hurt, go ahead and tap because you understand we're going to apply pressure to the shoulder or to the wrist or to, shoulder, elbow, wrist. We're going to apply pressure to the neck, whatever, to force the person to tap out. We're not trying to hold out for dear life. We're trying to say, yes, that worked, and now I tap out. Okay, moving on. We're going to talk American locks today. So that's the only submission we're going to work on, but we're going to get the American lock from different locations. That's the goal for this week, is to show you guys how to get certain submissions, but those submissions can be attacked in multiple positions. That's why the importance is on dominant position more than getting a submission. So I'm here in the tabletop mount, the full mount, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to commit to one of these arms, and I'm going to push that arm down. And for those that haven't checked it out, I did make a video on how to create your own jiu-jitsu dummy. But real quick, I took a towel, I rolled it long ways. That gives him some substance in the arms. And I took a pillow from my bed, and I stuck it inside here to give my body, and I tied the belt on him. He's wearing my Carlos Machado purple belt that I was awarded back in the day. So kind of just makes it kind of cool. But it's what gives him some substance. So anyway, the arms are here. I'm going to push the arm down, and I'm going to get my elbow right next to their shoulder, right into this little crook of their neck. I'm here, and I monkey grip. We talk about this all the time. Do not grab with your thumb, but monkey grip. And now my hand goes under the tricep where the t-shirt line is. Come under there to grab your own wrist. And then from there, I'm going to simply pull down, getting the elbow to come up, and they tap out. So that is an American lock from full mount. Let's look at it again. So 2 on 1, and I let gravity do its thing, push this down. Now my elbow comes down. I haven't moved this hand yet. Once I know I'm safe and I'm stable, then I move my hand and I come underneath. Do not lift the hand to do this, and don't try to come in under the elbow. If you lift the hand, you're going to get rolled or something like that, or they're going to go and take it away. So just trust me. Here, now come under here, grab. Remember, space grip here, reverse space more single grip here. I put my head down and I pull the arm down and then lift the elbow up. That's the American lock. Now, switching into cross mount. So again, I'm here like this. I'm already here. I should have one hand or one elbow right there in that collar area, and the other elbow is right here where the belt is. So my elbow's touching the rib cage. Now, the arm is here. First thing I got to do is I just got to get it in this bent shape. Get in this nice little bent shape here, this L, or whatever letter you want to call it right now, but L. And now I come up underneath, just like before. Come right under where the tricep is and grab your own wrist. And now, space motorcycle, and then pull down. Boom. And that's the tap. And like I said, I released my submission, but not my position. So, again, I hold on to this arm, this wrist, monkey grip. Come up underneath, figure four, space motorcycle, bam. One more time. I hold on to the wrist, come up underneath, grab, space motorcycle, pull down. All right, that's the American lock from the cross mount position or cross body. Now we're going to switch into side mount, Kesagatame, side mount. So their head is here, my arm is under the head. And then I have the arm here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck that arm under my leg. And yes, I will lift my leg to make this happen. You don't have to just try to shove the arm under there. It's too hard. So as they're wrestling with me and I can get a hold of this, I'm going to pick my leg up and guide that arm right underneath the calf muscle. And I'm going to put my leg down. Okay, from here, I'm going to do what we call lock in the cage. So I take my foot that's sitting nice and high. I put it over. I locked my cage. This door, this cage door is now locked behind my door. Connect your hands together. You can go with the guillotine grip or you can go with gable grip. Remember, gable grip, no thumbs. Guillotine grip is when you make the fist and you grab that and you hold on to it. At this point, what I'm going to just do is I'm just going to lean back and that's where the tap's going to happen. And then I release the submission, but not my position. You saw that, right? Pretty easy. As they tapped out, I let go here, and I'm automatically releasing the pressure on the arm. The arm will come out, but I'm right in my position. Okay? So let's look at that again. So I get a hold of this arm, I push it under my leg, and of course, being empty, it's going to look like it's way more torque than it really is. Next thing, lock your cage. A lot of people will tap right there. Just in that locking of the cage will tap most people out. Gable grip, and then I'm just going to roll the head back, pulling it up so that shoulder catches, and then they will tap out, and I'll release the submission. Let's do that one more time. So, again, head's here. I get a hold of this. Maybe this arm is trying to grab my body or something. I get a hold of it, and I'm going to guide it, and then I lift. I tuck it underneath. Boom. Now I connect over, connect my hands, and then I just lean back until they tap out. And once they do, I release the submission, but not the position. All right, so there you go. That's the American lock from full mount, from cross mount, and from side mount. That's what we're going to be working on for Monday and Tuesday. And we're going to add in the arm bar on Wednesday and Thursday. Awesome. We'll see you guys on the mats. Be safe. KSD, place to be.
Also, flow, then stage 2.